At some point in life, we're all going to struggle. We're going to be confronted with something. There's going to be some obstacles that we feel that we can't overcome. Or when you're on your path to success, there's always going to be those roadblocks here and there. It's a part of life, and I think that's what's so rewarding when we do achieve what we achieve is because of those failures, because of those struggles, because of those roadblocks. Athletes that have achieved an amount of success, I think when their doubt creeps in or there's naysayers or there's doubters, I think the best thing that I ever did, obviously, I think was believe in myself. That's first and foremost. Those roadblocks can come in different forms. It can be own mental roadblocks. It could be outside criticism. It could be media. It could be anything. It could be personal problems. It could be family problems. I mean, anything can trigger you and to try to get you off track. Those are struggles. I think an athlete, again, to get to where you want to be and the process in which it takes to get there, you have to be addicted. I saw and I listened to what the coach said and they saw in me, which was a lot of potential. And I just wanted to build on that. But at the end of the day, we're all going to struggle. I struggled, but I didn't quit. And that's what I encourage a lot of people to do. Just don't quit. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And so for me, that mindset of just not wanting to quit, not wanting to succumb to the ebbs and flow of the game and, disappointment, having short-term memory. Nobody's perfect. You're going to have those days. Some days you're going to have it. Some days you're not. And it's the great ones that look beyond that mistake and just have short-term memory and go to the next play as if the bad play just didn't happen. That's where you have a small percentage of great athletes in every sport. You have your average, you have your good, and you have your great. When you talk about the GOAT, or you're talking about the greatest of all time, I may not be considered the GOAT in some people's eyes, but if you look at me and you look at my highlight, I definitely fit the description. If I didn't have the coaches that pushed me beyond really kind of, I think, my own limits or my own expectations, I don't think that I would have become the receiver that I became. I don't think I would have been this guy that became T.O. Obviously, like I said, when you talk about physically, I fit the description of an athlete. I fit the description of one of those physically imposing receivers. I guess became a poster child for prototypical receivers that came after me. Because if you look at the transition of the receiver position before me and after me, they started to become bigger, faster, and stronger. You think of guys like Calvin Johnson, they called him Megatron. You think of Julio Jones. These are big body type of receivers that possess, not only just, the hands and catch radius, but when you think about the speed and the power of these guys, I think that's something that people marveled at as they saw the progression each and every year that I played in the National Football League. And I think after my third year in the league, after I made the catch against the Green Bay Packers, I think that instilled a lot of confidence in myself that I could play and I could play on a big stage. It didn't start out particularly well, but that's where the cliche, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. I realized as I started to really score touchdowns and my touchdown celebrations became a topic of discussion. I thought it was something positive, but when commentators and analysts started to really create this narrative that I was being selfish or I was taken away from the team concept or, making it all about me or becoming selfish, honestly, I didn't take that very well. I didn't think that that's what I was doing. And so for me, I could have allowed that outside noise or that criticism manifest and really deter me from really doing what I really wanted to do and be productive on the football field. If I would have allowed that